guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos with the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I do load a new video. And if you could also comment, like, and share, that would be amazing. So we are working on this week's Plan With Me spread in my social media and business section. Now I used to do this in my Big Happy Planner, but I am testing it out on using it here in my Happynichi, Fauxbonichi, Bujonichi, all the nichis, because this is my on the go, and I think it might be a little bit more conducive if I actually have it with me, so that I can do my cross planning and organizing in just the one spot. So actually, I only have this planner and my budget planner, and that's the sum total of my planner system, at least for right now. So this is the social media section of my Happynichi. And I did start mapping out for my 4 month at a view glance. No, 4 month at a view. I don't know why, but that whole terminology is escaping me right now. But this is sort of what I want to have or work on during these next 4 months. As I said, I do have an Etsy shop. I will link that below as always. And there's just certain things I want to have available to list and hopefully in the shop by the upcoming holiday season. And it does seem a little bit early, but before you know it, it'll be October, and then it's going to be down to the wire. So that's my 4 month out of view glance. Again, that sounds weird. I typically do not use a month at a glance, but I thought that it would be a good idea to actually map out the videos that I want to do for this month, and it's actually very helpful. So I know that today is the 8th, and these are the videos that I want to be posted on that day. So I know that these are the videos that I need to film so that I can make sure I edit, upload, and do all that stuff so that these do get posted on these days. And it is color coded so that I know that anything in the pink is my Happynichi, anything in the orange is my blog, anything here in the green is my budget. I will be introducing a new, well, it's not a planner, it's somewhere where I'm holding the recipes that I'll be doing, and then I will denote tutorials in purple, and I added that after the fact. That's why it's not over here. And I actually will probably start working on July, just because when I'm doing this week, I will actually need to forecast on what I'm doing for the following week. And the reason why I think this is going to be helpful to me is, one, I can see what it is that's coming down the line for me. Because some of them, like these here, I mean, those are just weekly check-ins with like my social media and business. I do my cash envelopes once a week. And then I've got paychecks twice a month. I mean, so they are just continually following just sort of a set schedule. But if I do want to add in some additional videos, this gives me an idea of what kind of videos I might already have that maybe I'll need to move forward or maybe scrap for another day. But I just like seeing this. And then, like I said, I'll probably have to work on July already, because some of these, especially in my budget planner, I will need to do wrap-ups for June in July, if any of that makes sense. So if you guys are looking at what to do with your monthly overview, because like I said, I rarely use mine, at least in this social media and business section, I think this is very functional. So there it is. This is the spread that we did last week, and that was for the 3rd through the 19th. And again, in the social media and business section, this is not going to be your traditional Monday through Sunday type of thing. This is really going to be a warehouse for me to track the various social media and business things that I'm doing, because I do have my regular planner section where I can cross plan items. So here I've just been logging in what I've been doing before work, during lunch, and after work for my social media and business. Now, if there is anything like a doctor's appointment or a meeting that I need to keep track of, this is where I would put it. But here, I'm not doing anything on a daily basis. This is just what I want to get done for this week. So what we'll be doing is the same sort of layout, or the same sort of plan, where it's just going to be the various things, nothing split up by a day. And this will be for the 10th, well, let's see, the 10th through the 16th. And while we have that, let's set that up. And so let's use this one this week. We'll use it's like a golden yellow. And we will line this up so that I know if I line, oh, we need to line the dots up. So it starts here and goes here. And that is actually a muddier yellow than I was anticipating. How interesting. So that's the first, that's the second week, and that's the third week that will be in. It's definitely more golden than I thought. This is a new find for me. Someone had mentioned in one of my previous videos, I think it was talking about favorite planner accessories, that they loved their Muji pen. This is a Muji pen I picked up from Amazon. I will link it below, in 0.38. And I gotta say, I am quite the fan. It is more of a ballpoint tip than it is this fine tip right here. Now, for some reason, it does seem thicker than a 0.38, because this is a 0.3, and for whatever reason it just feels thicker, but it also feels sturdier, and that's why I like it. So let's do our month at a glance. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we want to start one in, so that we have a little bit of a border. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And as I mentioned, just to keep it consistent, I really should take this out. I find it's easier when I set it up so that I do either end, and then I'm just working towards either end, if that makes any sense. And if I weren't doing this on camera, I think it would seem less fiddly, but it always seems awkward just because of the way that my space is. 11, 12. And because I knew I wanted to highlight the week that we're in, that's why I could put it down already. Like I said, even though it's a very fine tip and it feels sturdier, somehow it just seems thicker. I mean, it's still very fine writing, it's very small, but this was the High-Tech C, and this is the Muji, and I mean, there definitely looks to be a difference, but it's also darker. So, I mean, I love the pen. Yeah. All right, so we know the week that we're working in, and again, it's a little misleading because I'm actually truly working through the 10th through the 16th, but the way that I set up the calendar, we're just gonna do the one line at a time. So I will be using this teacher sticker book here, just like I did last week. And I made this pouch. Now I actually made this to put in my shop, but it is flawed and I do not want to put flawed items in my shop. So I'm going to use it instead. And for whatever reason, it's been happening to a few of the things that I've been doing. When I laminated this, it did not fully seal. So I don't know if you can see it, and I won't know until I edit, but there's actually some air bubbles in here. And so I do not feel comfortable putting this in the shop. But the way that it works is I have it Velcroed, and then any of these loose sheet stickers that I have that I can just stick in there, and it keeps it nice and neat. Now I do have some that I will be listing, and I think this one would have been super cute because I don't generally make stuff for myself. I mean, it is functional for me, so at least I'm not wasting my supplies. But I do want to use some of the stickers that's in there. All right, so just like last week, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like I have even less space than I normally do, which is saying something because I don't have a lot of space. So YT blog, Instagram, Facebook group, that's Facebook, and Etsy, blog, oh, and Pinterest. And since this is only the second week that I've been doing this kind of layout, because in my big happy planner, it was more traditional. I'd map out the week, and then I'd have one side, because I did a DIY dashboard layout, I would have all of my social media business on one side and then my week on the other side. So now that I'm only tracking the actual categories, I mean, it makes it a little finicky for me because I still need to figure out the best layout for myself. But we will make it work. And maybe I can find, maybe we can actually have a theme of color this week. Let's try to go for yellow. Yeah. Oh, okay, we were saved. And it's actually kind of the same yellow. So, you know what? We're going to put this over here because last week it was over there. And I don't want it to be the exact same layout. Although it did work. So that's kind of crooked. That's all right. And this one, we'll put Pinterest because that worked. Okay, so we can mark that out. And let's try something different here. That is all kinds of crazy crooked. I might have to redo that one because it's going to make everything look crooked. If you're new to my channel, and if you're looking for those beautiful spreads that seem to be flawless and effortless, you are not in the right place. The struggle bus has a stop here. So, oh, I'm ripping the paper, yikes. Oh, come on, come on, come on. And I'm not a veteran at this. I mean, I've been doing this, I think we're going into 7 or 8 months now, but you'd think I'd be better at this, and I'm not. But if you are new to either the planner community for the Happy Planner community specifically, then we can struggle together. You know, I've been filming a lot. I do most of my filming. See, it's still crooked. And I don't have another yellow box sticker. Oh. You guys, I didn't cry during my budget video, but this might be the video that I actually cry in. And now I have an air bubble. And it's not like I cannot use this page because it's on the other side of the page I am using. Oh. It's not an air bubble, it's the paper that we ripped. Oh, I'm already annoyed. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can redeem ourselves. I mean, this is just trying to help me stay organized. This should not be this difficult. All right. Again, just covering up some of the mistakes. And what do we want to put here? We want to put the blog here. And we will draw a box so that we don't have to worry about placement. That looks all right. The blog is crooked. I think it's just gonna be one of those days. It's just gonna be one of those days. I should just kumbaya with it and let it be one of those days. Now I can never seem to work these right, but let's see if today will be different. Because for YouTube, I would normally just do my little check boxes. But maybe we can get this to work. All right, and we need one more of those. I think that was in the back here. Luckily, we still have a yellow. And we'll put a line in between. Okay, now we just need to find a box that goes there, and I can hear you guys. I should have did that first. Because who knows if there's best laid plans. The best laid plans. You know what? We're doing our lesson plan again. All right, let's put that high because I actually need to write stuff there. So our YouTube lesson plan, because clearly YouTube, you are getting all sorts of knowledge today. So let's see if we can find a box that has that many lines. Should do a reminder to just kumbaya. You know what? Let us put one of these here. And you're thinking, but that's not yellow. Don't worry. I got it. So we've got YouTube. Let's do some teacher to-dos. No, I'm not a teacher. Well, no, I am, because Like I said, you guys are learning so much right now, but I will fix that. So teacher to-dos will become an assignment. And because we have a little bit of pink there, we can add pink and yellow, because everyone knows those two colors go very well together. See? And it's crooked. Maybe it's, well, no, I do have a wandering eye. I mean, especially when I'm tired. So maybe that's what the problem is. My stickers and the page are fine. It's my eyes that are crooked. All right. We will put the Facebook group, and the Facebook group that I created a few weeks ago is the Happynichi Inspiration, and really it's just a place for people to post their spreads and things, and it's been super fun. So if you haven't done so already, you'll definitely want to check that out. The link will be below. So we've got the Facebook group. This week I actually do want to do a lot of Etsy listings. At least that's the plan. But maybe we'll put another flag sticker here, because I've got Etsy and Instagram Facebook group, and we're going to try to find a box to go there. And see, that's why, if you can see it, hopefully I'm in frame, that's why that was a cunning plan, because it's right there. She thinks, I mean, it doesn't always work, but she does think. Vacation day, midterm training. I'm just looking at the yellow stickers. None of them work. Class party, reward day. I don't know what that means for kids, but good for you if you do have reward days. This would be awesome if it were pink and yellow. Let's see if we can find one of those. And, oh, well, not Good Friday. Father's Day actually falls this week, but I'm not doing anything for social media and business for Father's Day. I mean, we're doing stuff for my dad, but that actually wouldn't go in this section. Okay, so yeah, let's use one of those label things. Can we get away with a pink? It's weird because they have this orangey color, but they don't have a pink. So we'll use this. And we'll stagger this a little bit. And that will be for Instagram and Facebook. Because when I post to Instagram and Facebook, I would not necessarily post to my Facebook group. And that's just because unless it's Happynichi, Fauxbonichi, all the Nichi inspired or sized, then it's not going to go in here. So like my budget things, I wouldn't put in here. So that's why I have the two different boxes. Inspiration. And that's the name of the group. So there's Instagram and Facebook. We can do Etsy down here. Again, I wish there was, because these would actually be really pretty if you could write on them. Because it's both very bright and very dull. Because, you know, this is more warm, this is more cool. And I guess that's cool, but I don't know. Guys. If just as a header. And we'll just put some bullet things here. And put some bullet things here. I don't know why I gave so much space for the blog. Usually I can only manage 1 or 2 posts at the most. Maybe I'll write some notes to myself. And I know it's fussy, but having a white on white on white sticker, you just kind of lose it. So if I do an outline, then you don't lose it as much. And this doesn't actually even line up to the dots. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll still be able to write the different videos here. And then this is film, and this is edit, and this is upload. So I think we have all of the things we want to track, and we have tons of space. So, there. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. And Pinterest I've been really trying to up my game because I want to get more traffic to both my YouTube and my blog. And we've got Etsy there, so let's find something decorative there and finish this train wreck of a video. Wanted to use some of these girl stickers, and I just watched a video earlier today from Tara, and she used some of these, and that's why I'm like, oh, I have some of those, I want to use that too. So I did want to use this one because I am starting a new, I wouldn't call it a series, but just new videos of where I'm tracking some recipes. And now that's not going to fit. Goodness gracious. I'll just stick it up here. And I just realized that might ruin, well, it's not like there's really much of a color palette in anyway. Let's put this shopping one for Etsy. Go check out my shop, guys. Go check out my shop. Oh, that might work. All right, guys, so this is my spread for the week of June the 10th through the 16th, and this is where I'll be writing all of the things that I would like to get done for this week in my social media and various business endeavors. So I do have a blog, I do have an Etsy shop. My blog, I'd like to do at least 1 or 2 posts a day, or not a day, a week for my Etsy. This week I would like to actually list quite a few things. I'm just in the final stages of that. This is where I'm going to track some Instagram and Facebook posts. Oh, and I just realized I'm missing something. So let's see. I'm missing the stats because I want to track my stats. Yeah. All right, this is it, guys. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. If you have any comments or suggestions, definitely leave them in the comment section below. And as always, aloha.